Law Roach talks about his experience working with Zendaya.
And I would write the big five. I would write Saint Laurent, Chanel, Gucci, Valentino, Dior. And they would all say no. Try again next year. She's too green. She's not on our calendar. Like, I still have all the receipts. I still have everything. By the time she had got to American Vogue, she still had never worn any of those designers. She still hasn't. She only wore Valentino when she got a Valentino campaign.
No. That can't be right. She had never worn any of those brands.
In an editorial, yes. But on a red carpet, she still has never worn Dior on a carpet. She still has never worn Chanel on a carpet. She has still never worn Gucci on a carpet. Any press, any appearance, never. Never. The first time she wore Valentino in public is when she had a contract. So when I said, if you say no, it'll be a no forever, that reigned true for a long, long time.
If we gonna beef forever, is what Law said. Zendaya has been the fashion ingenue for at least the past 3 years. At least she's been the biggest fashion ingenue since the Hadid girls. She's been the biggest fashion ingenue at least since Euphoria started. Why do you think the big five had not wanted to work with Zendaya? Do you really think she's too green? Because to me, it seems like she's born to do it, honey. If she didn't have enough skill, talent, and personality to act, she'd very easily be on their runways, right? So what do you think the problem is? Law's going to talk more about his experience working with Zendaya and their experience together working with Annie Leibovitz, the main photographer for American Vogue.
Annie shoots black women.
Right. And what do we think about how Annie shoots black women?
To be quite honest, I haven't really paid attention that much.
Stop.
To be quite honest, to be quite honest,
I'd rather you say no comment than you're not paying attention.
So the last two shoots that I remember Annie doing is Coco, which I thought was beautiful.
No, it wasn't.
Okay,
Next.
I thought it was beautiful, and
Did you
Zendaya, which was stunning.
I'm stressed. Coco is a no. Gymnast, icon.
Simone Biles.
Simone Biles. Did you see that?
I saw that.
You saw that. Okay. Did you see Viola Davis?
No.
Okay, I'll have to show it to you. And who else? There's so many. Did you see Lupita?
No.
Okay, so maybe after this, I'll show you Anna Leibovitz's photos of all of those women, and it's horrifying.
Why they all look like they was covers of slave narratives? It looked like they was all covers of 12 Years a Slave. No, y'all don't see it? She was Simone's the house slave. Child, I know you fucking lying.
After this, I'll show you Anna Leibovitz's photos of all of those women, and it's horrifying.
I thought Coco's was pretty. and I'm not just saying that, but that's the most recent one in my head, and I thought it was pretty. And to be quite honest, I asked for Annie. I sat with Anna and talked about this shoot in Paris, and she asked me who do I think would be the right photographer, and I said Annie.
Of all photographers or the ones under contract?
No, out of all photographers. And I said Annie Leibovitz because for me.
Well, we know that Law did choose Annie Leibovitz, and Law wasn't familiar with the Frederick Douglass biopic photos that Annie had captured before from some of our biggest, most beautiful dark-skinned stars in America. Law continues to tell us about his experience with Zendaya working with Annie.
And when I got to set, you know, we narrowed down the clothes. When I got to set, Annie had every shot laid out. She had cutouts of the clothes next to the way she wanted to shoot it. She already knew what the lighting was. Her staff was around with, I've never saw so many leaf blowers on a set. Like, it was an experience. It was, these younger photographers don't do that. It's just not the same. And I wanted my first Vogue cover to be with a legend and an icon. Whatever people say about the recent work didn't matter to me, because I know and I'm confident in myself that I can bring something out of somebody no matter how difficult people paint them to be. And the way, and it was like the Jean-Baptiste Valli, she was like, we're gonna shoot this from the back. The dress was on the stage. Zendaya went and like went under the dress, got in the dress, turned around, 2-3 frames, got the shot, and he's like, next. These young photographers not doing that. And I'm looking at it on the monitor, and I'm not afraid to say, you know, I don't think we got it. I'm looking, I'm like, fuck, in 3 frames? 3 frames.
3 frames. 3 frames. Now, something that Law said in this segment that stuck out to me is he pointed out that she had already had the clothes and the color palette and all that ready for the shoot. Listen, that we didn't see no clothes or no colors for Viola or Lupita. Honey, the color scheme was minimalistic for Simone. And if you know anything about photography in Armani, you can inform me if I'm right or wrong. But from what I know about photography and what I've learned about photography and videography in these couple of years that I've been doing content, Black people need light and colors. We usually need more than the Caucasians because in a lot of ways, film and the history of film and capturing pictures, it has revolved more around capturing the pictures of people who are lighter complexioned, people who have less melanin. Cameras are designed to pick up light. Am I right? They're designed to pick up light, not dark. And Annie's didn't have no colors and stuff for the dark-skinned women. Honey. This was Zendaya in her 3-frame shoot.
I feel like that is incredible. So beautiful. Wow. Okay, I'm dead. I'm absolutely I am deadening.
Annie Leibovitz said that Zendaya had her deadening, honey. Honey, Annie Leibovitz made up a new name for Zendaya, honey. And based on what I'm seeing, I believe that they got the shot in one of those 3 frames. If not all 3. So why do you think that these designers did not want to work with Zendaya? And 4 out of the 5 still haven't. And Law let you know that the one that has was the one who paid her to wear their clothes. It couldn't be anti-blackness and racism. Don't forget, honey, light-skinned Black people and biracials, honey, still nigger.